So there is a middle path to take. In everything there's a middle path. وَكَذَلِكَ جَعَلْنَاكُمْ أُمَّةً وَسَطًا. We made you a middle ummah. Like you're in the middle in things. You know, if you live your life so in such fear of the evil eye and such worry about it that you actually stop doing things you're supposed to be doing. So people don't go to the masjid. I don't go to the jama'ah in the masjid because I'm scared of the evil eye. This is a big problem because now you're actually leaving off obedience because of the evil eye. That's not right. But there's also on the other side, there's another extreme where people post everything good that happens to them unnecessarily. There's no need to post it, and there's no benefit in it. There's no benefit in terms of there's no maslahah, no positive outcome you're going to get out of that. So the habits on social media is to post everything you do, right? People just post everything that they do. But I think you have to be selective. I wouldn't post something unless I had a very clear reason that why I want to do that. Like, why do I want to post a picture of myself, in a beautiful hotel, just really enjoying myself? Like, what's my goal behind that? Is it to tell people about the blessings of Allah? From what angle? What angle am I coming from that I want to tell the people about? Or am I just inviting people to give me the evil eye? But when it's sometimes, for example, we want to share something that someone did that's really good, we might not want to share it with necessarily their picture or their name. So we want to say, like, mashallah, one of the children in the class, may Allah bless them, they finished memorizing the Quran today, and we're really proud of them. Allah bless them, and don't forget to ask Allah to bless them. And so we kind of take some precautions in that. We have a reason we want to inspire other kids to do it, but we might not want to like put the guy's picture up on then. This is Muhammad, and today Muhammad did. Like you got to ask yourself, like, is there a reason for what I'm doing? Because even the ayah about telling people of the blessings, there are different ways of understanding the ayah, but just generally ask yourself, what am I getting out of this? There are some ibadat you have to do in front of everybody. Hajj, for example. You can't do Hajj privately, yeah? Like, people are gonna see you. You have to pray in the jama'ah publicly. People are gonna see you. But as well, the principle is that whenever you can conceal your ibadat, you do them. So, and whenever you can conceal them from some people, even if you don't conceal them from others, you do it. So do I need to take a picture, of, hey guys, this is me in front of the Kaaba, click. And I send it out to everybody. What's my reason for that? What am I trying to achieve? Is there a real maslahah deeniyah, like a benefit I'm trying to get out of that? If there is, I hope Allah will protect me from the evil eye. Like, if my benefit is to inspire people for a certain thing, khair. But if my benefit is just to show people the lifestyle I live, I'm not sure Allah is going to protect me from the evil eye because of that. Because I'm not sure I've got a reason why am I doing that? And especially with my kids, I don't let my kids go on. I don't let anybody, very nadir, unless it's an error or a mistake, take pictures of my kids. Because I was going to
ask that, but I didn't know if that was too personal for the camera.
I don't ever, and I don't tell what my kids do. I don't tell anybody. I don't even tell their grandparents sometimes, what it is that they've achieved or whatever. No way, because
what's the reason behind that for the eye?
Yeah, because people give the evil eye, and there's a difference between someone who's a well-wisher and that person is a well-wisher. Like one of the brothers, he came to me and he said to me that my daughter's achieved XYZ, and wallahi, what she achieved was unbelievable. Like but I was so happy for him, and he knows I'm happy. He knows the kind of person I am, and he knows that I would be. He hasn't told anybody about it, but he knows that I would be so happy for him that he achieved that. So he told me about it, and I was like, mashallah, it's amazing. We sent a little voice note that really well done. I'm so proud of you, mashallah. But that's a person, they're a well-wisher. But on social media, how do you know those people are well-wishers? How many people are looking at that and thinking, how many people, they couldn't have kids or whatever, and they're looking and thinking, why has this person got this? Why don't I have this? Or their kids are not doing well, or they've got problems in their marriage or whatever. You don't want to be posting that stuff out to everybody. Selectively telling people. I've got a group of people in the masjid. I tell them about something good that happened to me. I hope it falls under the ayah. وَأَمَّا بِنِعْمَةِ رَبِّكَ فَحَدِّثْ. Tell the people about the blessings of your Lord, because I've got a reason why I want to share that with people. But with my kids, I try and keep them sheltered as well, because also it's not good for them. When you live quite a high profile, you have quite a high profile. It's difficult for your kids. You know, like people come and say, oh, you know, can I have to take a picture with you? Can I have, you know, can I share some words with you? Can I be? And, you know, you kind of like, you don't want your kids to grow up like that, you know, because your kids are going to become, you know, you yourself are trying to avoid that kind of interaction with people. And you don't want your kids to have that kind of interaction with people. It's not right. So I try and shelter them and, you know, keep their feet on the ground and, you know, as much as possible. And if there's a need to share something, there's a need, you know, it's a different thing.
So were you saying it's almost the intention that the person has, the intention behind them to what they post could have an effect whether they will get evil eye or not?
Yeah, I guess not so much the intention, but whether they have a justification. That's a good word. Like Islamically, do those guys have a justification for what they do or not? Like, is what you're doing when you're sharing with those people is justified? Because sometimes even giving sadaqah on the camera can be justified. Sometimes, you know, like you're trying to raise money for people and you want to really inspire other people to do it. But you got to ask yourself long and hard, because you're doing something that's different from the original way that we behave. The normal principle is every ibadah you do, you keep it completely private. Even from your own wife, your own family, nobody knows about it. You know, even your left hand doesn't know what your right hand gave. Yeah. But there's times when you have to do ibadat in front of people. But this social media thing, the problem is there's no filter, you know. It's not like I only want this to go out to the people that wish me well. Like, it's going to go out to a lot of different people. And that sometimes, you know, you protect yourself and you do your best. But as long as you have a justification, as long as you can turn to Allah on the Day of Judgment and say, oh Allah, I did this because you told us this, this and this, and that's why I did it. But not out of my own pride, out of my own, you know, amazement by myself. You know, I'm like so amazed by my own achievements or something that I post it. You know, it's not beneficial. You be careful who you tell about the good things that happen to you. You know, try to limit that to people who you know have, you know, wish you well and really want good for you, and people who you know are careful to say Allah bless you, you know, mashallah, that kind of stuff.